After marriage, my husband told me to cut all ties with my friends and family. As I stir this pot, let me stir your heart with Ifechukwu's story. I married Chike believing he was a perfect man. During courtship, he acted loving, humble, and respectful. But the moment we got married, everything changed. The real Chike appeared, proud, arrogant, and controlling. He wanted to own me completely. He forced me to cut off my family, friends, and everyone who cared about me. He said they would distract me from being a good wife. He controlled my phone, smile, movements, and even replying messages came with consequences. He controlled what I wore, where I went to, and even what I eat. I thought it was him showing me so much care and attention. I obeyed all his instructions because I wanted my marriage to work. One day I received a call from my sister that my mother was sick. My husband walked in and saw me talking on the phone. He picked my phone and smashed it. He landed a hot slap on my face twice. His angry shout echoed in the night. I couldn't go to visit my mom. That is when it dawned on me that this is not love. Every day I woke up hoping to see the loving man I once knew. But he was gone, replaced with a dictator with a wedding ring. The trauma crept in my bone like the harmattan breeze. My laughter disappeared. My dream faded under the weight of fear. I became a full-time housewife surrounded with fear and chores. I was alone in a house that was supposed to be a home. I became a shadow of myself. Joy eloped me. One day while I was making soup, a tear dropped into the pot, not because of smoke, but because I didn't recognize myself anymore. I remembered my mother's voice. A marriage that takes away your voice and joy is not a blessing. It is a bondage. And that moment I had to choose. Stay and die slowly in silence or gather strength and run towards freedom. So like a flame fighting darkness, the courage in my chest began to rise. One day after another night of trauma, my husband had gone out bragging as usual, leaving his pride at home. With tears, I quickly packed only what mattered. My documents, a change of clothes, and little money I had saved. My heart pounding like a talking drum as I stepped outside the door, choosing freedom over chains he gave me. I arrived at my mother's house, collapsed into loving arms I was forced to abandon. The warmth of family healed parts of me that Chike tried to destroy. The journey wasn't easy. The trauma didn't vanish in one day, but every sunrise reminded me that I was still alive, still standing, and still worthy. Slowly, I rebuilt myself. Chike begged, but I have tasted freedom and refused to go back into darkness. Slowly, I found joy again.